What is good, everybody? Moon or Dust, episode 10, number 10. Let me get that camera fake. Oh, we got the cat in the background. Boom. What's up, Ash? Back from Japan, sir. Ash is feeling under the weather, everybody. I'll have to excuse his voice. How you feeling, dude? How you recovering?
Yeah, I'm not. You can hear me, right? Am I good?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, not doing entirely the best. I think that like being away for a couple weeks definitely made things a little bit tough on the body. But yeah, what's up to everybody? I'm gonna put out a tweet here that we're live, and yeah, man, there's been a lot of stuff that's gone on. Like I know Bitcoin and ETH tanked overnight, and there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about today too. So we definitely have a packed show.
Yeah, a lot. We got a lot of mints. We got a lot of meme coins. The crypto last night, though, out of nowhere, I wonder how manipulated things are because it's just weird. There's so much demand from the ETF side. There's like over 10x the demand of how much Bitcoin is being created. And then we get these random dumps out of nowhere as if nobody's buying. And it just seems very sus. It seems extremely sus. I'm assuming, like always, there's a ton of manipulation. Let me pull up on screen here, present, share screen. I've been having some problems with Coin Market Cap lately. It's been annoying me. Yeah, is this the right share? Bada boom. Let me get the bigger screen. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as bad now, but obviously yesterday it was not ideal. We went from like 73K Bitcoin all the way down to 68K. ETH was above 4K. We're at 3,700, or yeah, 3,700 right now. Dude, BNB has been absolutely crushing it. Solana too, dude. Solana has been resilient. I'm happy I started building up a Solana bag. Thank you, Easy, for pushing me to get some Solana. And then I've been trading a lot of, I made a post about it. I had some successful Solana trades. Dude, I built up a wallet from like, I think I put in like 10 Sol or something from there. I'm up to 170 Sol into a wallet. So trading meme coins, dude, has been way more profitable than NFTs and funner. Like obviously, if you're losing money, it's not fun. When I take losses, I'm upset. But when you're winning, dude, it's so much more rewarding than like an NFT flip. It's funny.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, NFTs have been really bad. Like we've realized that like NFTs have just been they've been terrible. And what's actually funny is that like I even tweeted about this. What's funny is there's a lot of people that now all of a sudden over the past week they're posting like their $1 million like profit and loss screenshots. They're like, here's how I made like seven figures. And I'm just like, man, we must actually be back if that's happening. But yeah, the dip in Bitcoin and ETH is probably just like a leverage shakeout like we've seen before.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people getting wrecked on their longs. Your camera's a little fuzzy. I think you might need to click like me. I just need to click a button sometimes. And it like refocuses it. But
Let me
yeah,
try.
dude, the profit thing. I mean, even we both did that, right? We both posted some profits. Um, yeah, I mean, dude, I do know some traders though that are up insane amounts on oh, we lost, there you go, on some meme coins, like millions of dollars. It's crazy, dude. The amount that's the conviction I need. What I'm trying to do right now is build up a bag, a small bag, like just trading, like, and I think I'm doing pretty well on trading. I'll buy and then I'll slowly sell. As soon as it 2x's, I take out my initial, and then as it goes up and up and up, I just keep selling a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and it looks nice on the charts. Like I feel like I'm doing good. I'm trying to build up a bag that I could just YOLO with. Like I can go into a coin with full conviction and hold, because dude, even if I bought a coin at 100K market cap and it goes to a billion, like there's a 0% chance I'm holding, even to 100 mil. Like there's a 0% chance. So I need to get into a position where I'm comfortable doing that. If not, I'm never going to get the $1 million win. It's very much a mindset.
Well, it's really hard. For example, like Nick, right? We talked. I DM'd you about that. Like I ended up putting 20 Sol into Nick, and I've been out of town. Like I bought it at like 5 million. It went up to like 80. I was sleeping at the time because the time zones were off. I didn't really take any profit because it kind of hit me what you were saying, which is like I'm a habitual profit taker all the time. So it's like I'm always taking profit on everything, and I never really leave moon bags. And so for once I was like, okay, Nick is the most popular person on the planet right now. Obviously, it could be like the birth of a new meme, like I'm going to hold this. And I did, and I got wrecked. I mean, I'm still up, but at the same time, it's like I definitely missed out on a ton of profit. It's got to be like 20 or 30K of profit missed. And so it's just like what do you do there, right? Like do you just moonbag everything? Do you take out your initials kind of like what you're saying? Um, you
I
know,
think the
the,
safest, once you get a good multiple you're happy with, taking out your initials to me is it makes perfect sense because then you have zero risk and you're not as scared holding. Nick, though, I saw this one not like so, dude. I had been watching it down here. Sometimes people let me maybe I'll bring up the chart full screen. Yeah, I had been watching it down here, and it was just trading sideways, and I didn't think it would go as viral as it did. As soon as Elon posted, somebody posted about it, and then Elon replied to the post because the whole community notes battle. Remember that when he
mhm.
was battling, and then Elon Musk, as soon as he replied, he just replied like "lol" or something. That should have been my signal to buy. And then he went on Barstool Sports with Dave Portnoy. And then I saw yesterday he was on a TV show, or not him, but like they brought it up on a TV show, which was, by the way, one of the weirdest shows I've ever seen. Like I don't understand how people watch that show. Um, I think that was, I guess, around this spike here or something, or maybe down here. But yeah, no, this one it went up way higher than I thought it would, but I didn't think it was going to become like a one of the main memes because it's, I love him. I love the guy, K. Nifty Portal, one of the best podcasts out there. They are absolutely crushing it. I was happy to see them get like their moment, but like so in a month from now, somebody's going to see this meme and be like, dude, what is this? It's hard to relate to it. It's not like a cartoon dog or something where you're like, oh, or Pepe, where that's cute. It's, it's a person, and those are a lot harder. You kind of have to really understand the culture of that kind of meme. So I did see it going. I saw a lot of people in my groups posting like, yeah, I'm not going to sell, haven't taken any profits, like I'm holding this to 1 bill. And like, I was just like, yeah, I don't see how this gets to 1 billion unless they get more like Elon Musk and is talking about it and everything. Then yeah, it's going to absolutely rip. But other than that, I didn't see it happening.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like you have to be crypto native, but then it's like look at something like Mog, right? I mean, I get that they have a mascot, so it's different, right? Like the
They
little
have a
cat
mascot,
and
they
the
have the glasses, everybody's putting on the glasses.
yeah. Yeah, so I get it. I get it.
It's
But
easier to understand. You just go, yo, what's Mog? And then you just put, yo, it's Mog, bro. I'm mogging. Okay, cool. It's way easier.
yeah, so I mean, I still think that I expected it to do way better. Like I'm not saying that I thought that it was going to go to a billion, but like I definitely didn't see it going to like 80 million and then just completely retracing like that.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people did either. Like I saw a lot of cope on the timeline about it.
hmm hmm I mean, one that makes way more sense to me is something like Brett. I did not buy in. I don't have any Brett. Did you see the post? There's this guy named Crash. He made a
Yeah.
YouTube video when it was at like 2 million. I only saw the video late. It was already at 200 million, but I think he put in total 30K into this token. He says 15, but then in the video he says he already bought 15. Like down here, dude, at 2 million market cap he accumulated. His bag up here was like at $2.5 million, and he did not sell a dollar. It goes down here, and now he's back up to that 2 million. Dude, see, that's the kind of conviction like I need. I would have been out at a mill. I would have been like, okay, peace. Thanks for the 7 figs. Like, dude, some of
Yeah.
these people are crazy.
I saw that guy, and I guess it's like my thing on that is like how do you know, right? Like that would like Brett, for example, is it's a meme coin on base, which you don't really see a lot of people talking about base on Twitter. But for some reason, like what's it at right now? I can't see it on your
It
screen.
is at 372 million market cap.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that guy crashes is on Twitter and he's just like, this is gonna be like the first 10-figure trade that like anybody could have joined in on.
Yeah.
Like giving free alpha, which I will say, like, if that happens, like if this does go to a billion, like I mean the guy is already rich, like clearly. Like you gotta
Yeah.
have conviction to hit that. But yeah, man, like that's it's just unreal. Is that
Yeah.
like a first mover? Is that like why? Like on base?
Well, I mean, remember back when it launched, there was Bald, that was which rugged or whatever. That was the
Mm,
main one. People were saying it's linked to SBF, and I forget if there was ever any conclusion there. But yeah, this one, or there's Toshi and Moshi, which I think one of those two is the name of the dog of like the founder of Base or of Coinbase, one of the founders. And then yeah, Brett was the first. It's the first like cartoon character. The branding on it. How do you get Twitter from here? The branding on it I find is really good. Like this character, he's a character from the Pepe world. So you're able to make a lot, like all the art that they're putting out and even that the community's putting out is really good. So I really like that. And the blue fits perfectly with base. Dude, I could see this being listed on Coinbase as like one of their main meme coins. There's another one that's doing well. Again, I don't hold this one, so I'm not trying to show my bag. Normie, this one's doing really well. It's currently at a 40 million market cap. I saw this one at 8 mil. I faded it completely. I could have over 4x my money, but and that's what happens in this game, right? You look at some, you win. You look at some, you lose. Some you buy, you sell too early, whatever, and then sometimes you win. I just want to be. Somebody said the audio keeps cutting out. I'm not. Is the audio good?
You were like a little spotty initially, but like it fixed itself. So
I think it's something when I turn my head too much with my mic. I need to turn on I need to change my mic settings. I'll make sure to look straight. Um,
So then let me
here.
ask you this. So you said that you faded Normie,
Yes.
right? It's like now that we're in at this point in the cycle, like so back in 2021, like I was buying shitcoins like crazy. There were tons of them. The narratives were a lot different. Like this was before every single coin had been launched and like all the ridiculous stuff. And so there was like a time back in 2021, like height of the bull market, $4,800 ETH, when like I was just aping everything. I was aping every coin and like I was just holding them. And to me, it's like I didn't even think to myself, like, oh, this is a narrative at all. Like I was just buying like whatever. And so the question is, right? Like, what makes you want to buy a coin, right? Like when it comes to like meme coins and stuff, like, do you just say like, oh, well, this is the dumbest shit that I've seen today, so I'm gonna buy this?
Yeah, I guess how many people are pushing it? Who, dude? This is what I noticed. Like the trades that I posted yesterday, I didn't pick any of them. It's literally all people who showed them to me, or I'm in these free telegrams where the person posts a call and they've been good with their calls lately, and I was just like, okay, everybody's aping anything these people call. As long as I see it immediately as it's posted. I have noties on. I just throw the contract. I use Shuriken. As long as I throw it in there and it goes up, like I should like technically be good. And that's pretty much what happened. I was early, it immediately 2x, I exited, and then it went up an extra 2x from there. I could have 4x'd. So yeah, dude, I'm just aping. There's no logic behind it. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. But yeah, some of these like didn't whiff pass some of the biggest coins on here. What's the market cap of whiff right now?
It's very high. So you're just following call channels on
Dude, I am
Telegram?
following. I'm a
Right.
normie. I am following call channels, and I have some friends who do this who literally just show me stuff like, "Yo, buy this." I don't. I do zero DD. Like it could be a rug. They could have gotten hacked and sent it to me. There is zero DD, dude. I am throwing it in Shuriken. I'm looking at the market cap. I quickly look at the chart to see like, am I literally buying the top? If I'm not, I just aped, and it's been working out, and I take out profits and it's worked out. I had one loss yesterday. I lost one soul on one coin, and I exited, and it's probably up, and I probably exited too early.
Feel
Yeah,
that.
Whiff had a 3 billion fully diluted market cap.
So why did Whiff moon so hard? Is it because of Ansem? Like
Prob
Ansem pushed that coin so hard. Like he's been talking about it when that Issa guy came out and he was like, "Oh, I created the real one." Like, and then he launched his, and then Ansem was like talking shit to him, and then like now every single time somebody like KSI tweeted about like the sphere thing and how like they're gonna put Whiff on the sphere, and KSI said, "Oh, well, this is probably like a top signal," and Ansem was just like, "Shut up." Essentially, yeah, he was, and bro, he's like, is he the reason as to why this thing is pumping so hard?
I'm sure that interaction helped, but it's hard to say dude, a $3 billion fully diluted market cap. Like it's hard for one single person to take credit for any pump. That it takes a lot of money to move a token like this. I think it's just overall everybody's looking for, okay, meme coins are running, which one's going to do well, and they pile their money in. And dude, Whiff is a funny meme, dude. It's a funny meme. So everybody's telling me to pull up Bohm or Bomi or whatever this one is. I have it in the notes. Yeah,
Dude,
dude,
that
this
one
one
makes
was crazy.
that
I
makes no sense to me.
I saw the post. The word, yeah. I don't know. Did you see the post about it? I saw the post and I just didn't even read it. I just like kept scrolling, and now I'm like, obviously in hindsight, I'm like, I wonder if I would have sent for the pre-sale. Probably not. Maybe if I would have looked into him, into this artist, like I didn't follow him before. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. You send them, and you like the multiple that you got on your money. And I mean, people posted about it. But yeah, the multiple you would have gotten on your money if you did this, it is currently at a half a billion fully diluted market cap. Dude, the multiple you got on this is absolutely insane. If you just sent any amount of money.
My thing is like, why this? Like, I didn't know who this guy was beforehand.
Same. Yeah, same.
Like, why did this moon so hard?
I have no idea. Actually, I think maybe I did follow him. I think I've seen his work before. I mean, he's Pepe. He's a Pepe artist, I guess.
Dude, Pepe, anything Pepe, whether it's like a Pepe, part of the Pepe family, Brett, whatever. If it's Pepe, everyone loses their shit.
Yeah, this is crazy. I round tripped Nick from 4 to 8 bill to the bottom. Oh, it's still up. No, what's it at now?
It's 20.
20. Okay, he's still a 5x, but yeah, that's why, dude. You just got to be taking profits. Maybe I'll pull up one of my wallets. You just have to be taking profits on some of this stuff. You can't. You don't want to be bag holding. I get it. Like we're all going. That's my problem. I'm always looking for these moonshots. What's one of the coins that I bought that I posted about? Tesla. Maybe it's up even more. But yeah, look at my sales here. And dude, I'm not a pro trader. Like I'm not flexing, but like I bought here. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
I bought here, and then I took profits all the way up, way up, way up, way up, and then it topped here. I had a little bit left, and I was just like, I wanted to go to bed, and I'm just like, I'm selling most of my stuff. I ended up buying another coin on base, which is down right now. I'm willing to lose 100% of that. I think I'm just gonna see if it's gonna play the base narrative and follow normie, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, dude, meme coin's doing really well. NFTs, on the other hand, not well. Dude, I mean, I know you're traveling. Were you tracking like everything for? Oops, wrong screen. For dude, apes hit 12 or went to 12. I posted to my server, these feel oversold. I just didn't have the ETH in my wallet. I got to get my ETH out of Blast, dude. It's pissing me off so much that it takes 2 weeks to get it. And if I use Orbiter, they take a 2.3% fee. Like I'm losing 0.5 ETH on my swap. It's just that's pissing me off so much, especially with the price of ETH. Like I'm paying 2K to swap it out.
Pull it.
But sorry.
Pull it. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah, I got to do the 2-week version, which takes less fees. That's what I have to do. I'm also waiting Manta. I have like 20 ETH stuck in Manta that I'm still waiting. It's the 26th, so it's in 10 days. So I've been dipping into my vault instead. But yeah, dude, apes going down to 12. I posted, I feel these are oversold. I mean, in hindsight, I should have got one. I just didn't have the ETH on me. I would have had to pull up my vault. They ran up pretty quickly though once they hit 12. It was a quick jump. They went all the way. Yeah, they went all the way to 15. So that would have been a good flip. I know Moritz posted about it. He said, "I've got my first ape," and then like 30 minutes later, he's like, he did like a Franklin. I just flipped this ape for 0.28 ETH in 1 hour and 7 minutes or whatever it was. But dude, did you ever think we would see apes to 12?
No, I
It's
didn't.
crazy, man.
I
They have
mean,
been bleeding.
especially after the 2021 run, I think everyone kind of thought that apes would be cemented as like the collection.
The whole narrative was if apes fail, NFTs are dead.
Yeah.
Which I guess is kind of true. Like NFTs are kind of like ETH NFTs, dude. I'm dead. My L37 is down from 10 to 5. Pudgy's, dude, down from 22 all the way down to, they went close to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't see the upside. Like I knew I won't call him out. I knew somebody who bought at 20, a notable person, and I was like, "What's the upside?" And he's like, "Oh, I think they go to 40." So I'm like, "Okay, so a 2x versus like the downside could be pretty aggressive." I still believe the rumors that they're going to get, whether it was ZK Sync or Layer 0 airdrop. Like I still believe those rumors. So we'll see if it actually happens. But still, and there's also the rumor about them potentially getting their own token. So we'll see. But a lot of ETH NFTs just continuing to struggle. The Peplicators, dude, I faded these. These ran hard. Moritz, really good trader, dude. I know he was posting. He made high five figures on these. I know there's that wallet brb.eth that Cyrus posted. I think again, I don't want to call it the wallet. I know whose wallet it is. He absolutely crushed it. Full conviction, minting a ton of these. This was crazy to me because there was no max supply in the contract. I think it was Captain told me it was like 1 million that you could mint. Ended up minting 22,000, and then these ran. It was great to see ETH NFTs having a run on something. Obviously, it's Pepe that's going to run if
Yeah.
it's anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I think one thing about Moritz is like he just apes a lot of stuff, right? Like
He does. That's no, he doesn't. He
he
makes
doesn't.
1 or 2 conviction plays a month, and when he goes in, he goes heavy. But he
Okay.
does not buy a lot. He only buys specific things that he thinks will do well. And I mean, I'm sure he has some losses, but he when he hits, and he goes heavy, so he makes good money, which is the way like we should be trading, right? When we
True.
talk about this often. When we have conviction, we're out here buying 1 or 2. Like, no, we need to be buying 20.
Like OMB 3 months ago.
Exactly, dude. And we're going to get into the whole ordinal side of things. Before that, I wanted to go through some of the mints we had this week because we did have a lot of mints. Let me pull some up here. The first one, am I streaming the screen? Yeah. The first one was this Smiles Black Mirror, the official NFT of Black Mirror. I guess it's storytelling NFT. I had joined a Spaces with them to chat about the project. And, I was scared. I'm like, yo, another Web2 company coming in here. Like, I would have liked to see them do something different, especially, I don't know, maybe not like different art. I get it. This is a past. I'm sure it's going to evolve or change over time. I don't know the details to what they're doing. I just know it's like storytelling stuff, but giving users experience access to the experience. Seeing a Web2 brand come in here and they have a less than 0.02 floor, and then somebody drops like a meme and it's at like 0.2. I don't know. To me, I feel they should be doing stuff different. These Web2 brands need to stop dropping these like 10K collections. I feel it's just not good. The audience just isn't here yet for them. And we're just degens who want to trade. I feel like you need to do what Starbucks is doing, in my opinion, where it's like a loyalty program or it's like a slow drip of the NFTs coming out.
I feel that.
Couple months ago, you had to take a selfie with your webcam on their website for whitelist. No thanks. Yeah, they wanted you to dox. I mean, maybe you're going to be part of some social experience, right? A Black Mirror type of. That'd be cool. But I mean, it's not. I mean, it was a free mint. I'm pretty sure, right? Or it was like a 0.01 mint. Okay, 0.01 mint. So it's less than 2x with gas. You're probably ETH gas. You're probably break even now if you list it to trade it. Are there royalties? Yeah, they have 10% royalties as well. That is a boomer move. That is a Web2 move with the 10% royalties here. I wonder if trading is enabled on Blur. We had some ordinals mints as well. We'll save OMB for in a little bit. We had some ordinals mint. This one I think this one is actually I forget the mint price. This is by one of the artists though, or the artist who did Quantum Cats. It's his 3rd or 4th art collection. If you had the previous ones, what was his other one that you sent to me? It was an auction.
Yeah, it's called flares.
Flares. So these were profitable at one point. I think they're under now. It isn't on Blur.
I
Okay, it's
hadn't
not on
seen
Blur for
these.
trading. No. Yeah, he did. If you had some of his other collections, you were able to get whitelist. I don't know why it's showing no activity. There you go. Okay, just a couple trades. They didn't really fly that much. I guess, people like the art side. I don't know why people weren't into these early GANs. I do feel overall, we should look at the overall market before. I do feel overall that ordinals are slowing down. They had a huge hype wave and now they're slowing, which is normal. Okay, I'm not saying ordinals are dying or dead or whatever. It's perfectly normal. But cats, puppets were above 0.2. Ordinal Maxi Biz, the green eyes, if you go to the green eyes, they hit 1.75 with sales. And then after, I guess, when they closed entering the Telegram, when you can no longer get whitelist for orange eyes, they ran all the way down to around 1 Bitcoin. Overall, I feel things are just correcting. Not some of them did like 30-40% corrections, so it was pretty rough. What else? There's Node Monkeys, dude. Node Monkeys were at what, 0.9? They ran all the way down close to 0.4 until recovering. So yeah, some pretty harsh corrections, especially when you consider the price of Bitcoin. You kind of get wrecked a little bit on these. But even the mints, I mean, McCann is under its mint price. These minted yesterday or the day before. I had pre-sale for these. I flipped mine. Um, you know, the funny thing, collabing with these, like they didn't want to give us a collab because they were like, no offense to the team, I get what they were trying to do, and I'm seeing this with a lot of ordinals projects. Are you getting this where you approach them to collab and they're just like, yeah, we're only looking to collab with ordinals communities because Ether are Jeets and we don't want to work with them?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it a couple times, and to me, I'm just like, so do you think that people on Bitcoin are more diamond-handed than ETH? Like, I don't know. I feel like it matters more about like providing a reason for people to buy something and hold it, you know? Like I feel like it's more about the product. It's like if you're selling something and you're like, "Well, we don't want to put it into the hands of flippers." And it's like, "Okay, then create something that people don't want to flip." Like
Yeah, no, I
give
agree.
give
So
people a reason.
I had a call coming in. Yeah, no, I completely agree. That's what I told the project this morning because he said the same thing to me. Like, hey, we're looking for ordinals right now, but we're going to open collabs soon. Like, cool, no problem. But I said, like, dude, even in my community, we have a bunch of cat. They have it as their PFP cats, OMBs, uh, node monkeys, like everything. Like, dude, every community is. It's not like ETH people and Ord people are two different people. It's the same people that hold in multiple ecosystems or on different chains. But I understand that um, they do hold better. The trade we spoke about this multiple times. The trading on Bitcoin has been way better. The multiples are better just because of the price of Bitcoin. Going from 0.01 to 0.02 Bitcoin is a lot of money compared to 0.01 to 0.02 ETH, especially when you factor in gas and royalties. You don't have any of that on Bitcoin. Um, but so I do think they have a better quality of collectors, but it does depend on the project. That's exactly what I said to them this morning. I'm like, dude, they're going to hold it depending on if they like the project and they want to. It's like this. It's as if some of these founders think, oh, everybody's just going to magically hold on to my project because they're collectors, like as if they have billions of dollars to just no, they're traders, dude. A lot of these guys are up a lot of money and they're exiting. That's why you see this retrace, a healthy retrace. It's perfectly normal on ordinals, but everything's down. Nat cats are down 50%. Node monkeys are down 40%. Like it's perfectly normal, but no, so we're looking at a DM. Yeah, it's perfectly normal that you get these kind of retraces. So the culture right now we are still in the collection phase, but yeah, I think it's going to shift as more and more people join the ecosystem. It is going to get a bit more paper handy, but I do still think it's past the honeymoon phase, but I think it's still great for trading. So I'm still looking for a lot of ordinals projects, and there are a ton coming out. Let's keep. I guess we're on the Bitcoin. Let's keep going. There was this mint that the meme was funny. It seemed to have a lot of support, but it ran, dude. The problem is, I think a lot of people didn't get their mints. I had the VIP or whatever it was called. Well, it's tripping here. I had the VIP, but I minted right away, and I left my house. I went out, so I missed this run up to 0.01 Bitcoin. But I wouldn't have even hit it because I didn't get my NFT till here. Most people I know, their transaction was like left pending, and they
Weird.
couldn't get it. Yeah,
Yes.
I would have need to speed it up.
I saw these. I thought that these were funny, but at the same time, it's like, what's it's kind of like anything else, right? Like the puppets ended up becoming a phenomenon, like that ended up becoming like a cultural thing, and so it's like, what is going to separate something like the Cox from anything else that launches from here on out?
I mean, at Ink, I'm very excited for Inked. Oh, you're talking about? Sorry, I missed your question. You're not talking about mints. You're talking compared to puppets, like meme ability.
Yeah, I'm just talking like what is going to make upcoming ordinal projects moon.
I mean, I'm still excited for Ink, dude.
I am too.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, you're gonna need to find something. Um, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this project yet. No, I do think there is stuff. There's the whole ruin stones too, as well. Like there's, I mean, Arsenic has been there for a while, but did you get this airdropped? Yeah, you did, right? Yeah, you have ordinals, so you got this for sure airdropped.
Nope.
I got one of these as well. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm excited for ruins.
Nope.
which is by Casey. You dumped yours?
I never got them.
Oh, I thought you qualified.
I didn't hold any ordinals.
Okay. Yeah, you needed 3 ordinals. But even like, dude, I have in my wallet. Um, why is my Bitcoin wallet tripping? I hope it's not bugging. Yeah, dude, I have um like cyborgs, which are cursed ordinals, but they still qualified. They still qualified me to get one of these. And dude, it's a free. How much is this? Like, this is over $1,000 for free in my
For
wallet,
sure.
airdrop. Thank you, Leonidas. But I'm just gonna hold it because for those who don't know, in April on the halving, April 19th, Casey's going to be releasing Ruins, which is shitcoins on Bitcoin. So these are going to get you an airdrop. There's a bunch that are going to do it. There's the R6, these ones. There's, Casey is also going to be releasing his own. He's going to be minting the first ones. What is he calling them? Is he calling them fiats? I think he's calling them fiats. He's minting the first ones, and I think he's going to be airdropping them based on what you've done. I don't know how it works exactly. I got to look into it. But there's a few. I think this is going to bring back, not back because it's still a lot of volume. This is going to bring a ton of volume because people are now going to be trading meme coins on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think it'll happen too.
Keep going. Before we get into the OMB, I'm just trying to do everything before OMB. I know everybody wants the OMB. We got Kiraverse. This one did well. This was a free mint, right? It's currently sitting at 0.14 ETH. That was great for a low supply. On ETH, nothing's doing well. So it was great to see one do well. We have, you know what bothers me, dude? Magic Eden, you guys sorted me when I had bugs with your website, which it kind of looks like my wallet is bugging right now. So we'll see if it works. But thank you for the support. It's triggering me this when these projects are launching, like locked to Magic Eden only. I'm looking for them on other sites and I can't find them. And it's like, oh, they're exclusive on Magic Eden. Like San Fran Tokyo now can't be traded on other websites. Like you can't see it on Blur. And I was looking on Blur to find it and it wasn't letting me. And it's because it's exclusive now to Magic Eden, which to
Really?
me, this is, if I go to Blur and search San Fran Tokyo, oops. Look, it says there hasn't been a sale in 15 days.
Man, I had no idea that this happened.
Yeah. I know it's really small, so you guys can't see it, but yeah, 15 days. So, and when you go here, like there's sales. There's been sales, multiple sales over the past few days. So I don't like that this is happening. To me, I'm still holding my San Fran Tokyo. This is not an attack on San Fran Tokyo. To me, it's not good that they're doing this. You're limiting where your project can be found. And most people are on Blur or on some of these other exchanges. So yeah, I'm not liking that they're doing this. I do find it harder. It definitely decreases your volume and it gets less eyes on your project. But I guess, they're making their royalties through this. So I guess projects are happy. We have Xborg, which I know they have their token sale coming up, but their chest plates sitting. Dude, I should have swept these. I knew it was a buy. They're currently sitting at only 200 Matic. I got to find out what their NFT does for their token. It might be a buy here. But the one everybody wants to know about, we'll get to it, is OMB. They are currently minting right now for 0.09 Bitcoin if you have an ONB, 0.29 Bitcoin, which is what, like 20 something $1,000 or even more. Yeah, no, 20 something $1,000 if you have whitelist, and 0.99 for public, which is insane, dude. Paying $67,000 to mint something is insane. The floor is currently at 0.44. So that is it's a 4.5x for people who are holding, and then it's going to be a 50% flip if you're flipping it for people who are minting in the whitelist phase. But how you feeling about this mint? Did you think it would be cooking harder?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was going to go higher. Initially, there were not really that many sales, oddly enough. So there's how many orange eyes? There's like 3,000 of them.
3,141. It's like pie.
Right. There's only been an additional like 70 that have been listed since these dropped. which
Mm.
is like kind of crazy. There have been a lot of sales. There have been some cool ones. We're seeing there were some red and blue eyes that also sold. There was a red eyes that sold for 2.5. There was a blue that sold for 2.3. So wait, yeah, those
Okay,
just happened.
here's the blue. Blue sold for 2.3. I'm trying to find. Okay, here's your red one. Is it a hoodie? It's kind of a hoodie. Um, yeah, so some discounts, people exiting their positions. But dude, I mean, me personally, I'm happy that they're low. Um, I'm hoping they go lower, to be honest. So we could pick up like, dude, I want a new PFP, and if I get a dope one, I'll put it as my PFP.
Well,
So,
scroll through these and even some of the ones that sold and like show me one that you would have liked to use.
well, the ones that are people are listing, like I don't know, this I wouldn't rock something like this. Or there's another one that I sent you. I gotta find it. It was like the big face one. Is he listed? Yeah, there was like this long faced one that like I wasn't a fan of. No, dude, you're obviously gonna get some that aren't as nice, right? Um, I like this style personally, not the hair. Come on, Magic Eden. I like this checkerboard style art. Bro, it's not letting me zoom in. I don't know why Magic Eden's tripping. But yeah, no, the floor ones aren't obviously aren't going to be as nice. But the art overall in the entire collection, I have it here if I pull it up. Like I've gone through it multiple times, and there are many that are just fire, dude. There, especially the hoodies, dude. Where's that skull? This one, this skeleton hoodie. This one's fire. Like there's a lot of pieces that would make amazing PFPs. Obviously, there's some that are weird, and there's some that are going to be a lot more basic that people aren't going to be as happy with, and they're going to floor them. Dude, if I minted and I got a not pretty one, I would floor it and I would just buy another one. I would buy one that I liked because I do think the collectability is worth it for these. I do
So
think.
when are you buying?
I mean, I'm going to wait for it to mint out, and then I'll see where the floor goes. I think they could have a pump, but then dump. But I would start slowly collecting them because I do see them. I assume he has a lot of plans. People are really bullish on him. People, especially who have met him and stuff, tell me great things. So I do see them moving higher, and I do see this being one of the main collections on ordinals.
Okay.
But I don't want any of the floor ones. So I want to let it keep minting, and I want to see where the price lands. Like I'm gonna play it safe. I need more Bitcoin too, dude. I only have 0.35 Bitcoin in my wallet. Like to actually play this properly, I would need more Bitcoin. So I just need to convert.
Yeah. Be
Yourself, where do
care-
you think the price goes?
be careful about using change now if you're gonna swap, because I know that there was an issue with that.
I use Sideshift. I've never
Okay.
used Changed, but yeah, I heard they locked people's money.
Yeah. It was Eric, that guy. So yeah, be careful with change now because yeah, that was like a whole issue. I don't really want to get too into that. What I would
They're
assume,
forcing him the KYC, right? And like prove where his Bitcoin came from.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
honestly the same thing that happened to me with Coinbase. Like they randomly flagged my account and then they were like, "Hey, like you have to prove who you are and where your income is coming from and like all these crazy things." And like I provided it to them and then they were like, "Oh, we need like all these things too." And it was just like ridiculous personal information. I was just like, "Screw this."
They asked
And
you
that
some horrible questions, dude. Like unforgivable questions.
no, they literally ask for like bank statements for like your business, like where your like income came from. Like if you made money from a job that you put into crypto, you have to like take you have to like send pay stubs from your job, you know? Like
Hmm.
create like I don't know what the deal is with that, but they do that. So I don't use Coinbase anymore, which is what I used specific. I mean, I used it for like 7 years.
Yeah, I've been ignoring the chat a little bit. What's up, Kekyo? Somebody asked, what do you guys think of Taproot Wizards? I had this in our notes. Yeah, they auctioned off a cat, the Golden Cape cat. I think this is the first ordinals that lands within the estimate. They had a good estimate for. I guess they started upping the prices since they realized people are going to ape. The Golden Cape on this one. This is one that evolved and it revealed a Golden Cape, and the Golden Cape gets you a Taproot Wizard. You're able to redeem a Taproot Wizards, I'm assuming for free. And this one sold for $127,000, 1.8 ish or 1.7 ish Bitcoin. Yeah, dude, I think Taproots are going to be one of the best collections on, like, all the OGs are going to want a Taproot Wizard. So I think Taproots are going to do very well. Taproot Wizards. I mean, look at the cats. The cats are at 0.3 Bitcoin. So, and the wizards are a smaller supply as well. There's only 2,000 wizards, and they're being very meticulous who's getting a wizard. I think they've only handed out, like, there's less than 100 that have been handed out in the last year. We just passed their 1 year anniversary. So they're being very meticulous. So I think wizards are going to do very well. But Sotheby's auctions tend to go very high. Like, you think of the shrooms, the 3 shrooms, which are selling for a lot of money now. They're selling for 6 figures, but they originally, like, one of them went for $250,000, one for 180, and the estimates were like between 20 and 40K that they were going to sell for. So it blew everybody's estimates out of the water. So I think people did not expect this kind of, these kind of whales, this kind of money to come into these collections. So I think Bitcoin holders are a different beast. And the amount of money that's in Bitcoin, like the OG Bitcoiners, they're rich beyond what we could imagine. So if they like this kind of stuff, yeah, I guess Bonsai is answering you, saying between 2 and 4 Bitcoin, depending on Bitcoin's value. It's harder because there's 2,000 of them. I guess if they're slow rolling it, the Rune Guardians, Rune Guardians is another collection that is doing the whole Ruin thing. I think those are airdropped as well. Node Apes, Runic Miner. I'm not familiar with the Node Apes. I'm assuming a lot of projects are going to do this. Delucris tweeted an hour ago a bit about Bitmon Mint. Here, I'll pull that up on a side screen. I'm just looking through the ape. Ink is for the people. Yes, sir. Do you have whitelist for that one, Ash?
Oh, I'm not muted. Yes, I do. I think that's going to do really well. I know that whitelist for that is selling for like 4K over the counter.
Yeah, I kind of stopped trusting all that whitelist stuff. But I do think it's going to do well. I mean, the mint price is what? It's 0.0058. It's a 10K collection. Again, that's rare. But, we've seen Node Monkeys 10K and it ran up to 0.9. There's a lot of collections that are doing well. Okay, he just announced the mint for Bitmon, March 18th. Nice. I don't have whitelist for this. I wish I did. I've been a fan of Delucris for a very long time. I've covered his work like 2 or 3 times in my videos. But I really like this dude. I like seeing artists come over to Bitcoin. I've been saying, I said it last show, I'm just going to repeat myself. I really want to see, and I don't have insider info. Okay, I'm just going to keep repeating it till it comes to fruition. Somebody bought 3 of them too. That really triggered me because the offers were around 3, and I feel like you could have got them for less. But somebody bought 3 of them. I checked his wallet. He's an art collector. He's really into collecting art. But I want to see an artist like that. Now we've seen Delucris come over. I want to see a caliber of Sam Spratt. His work is amazing. He has his skulls, the skulls of Lucy or Lucci. I want to see him do. This is what I've been saying since the beginning. These are all the same. I want to see him burn these or open a burn, and every holder gets a unique mask instead of the skulls. That you get a unique mask, and it's on ordinals, dude. That would absolutely slap. Like the supply of these is low. I think this would absolutely crush if he did that. It would crush on ETH as well, but I think on Bitcoin, like Bitcoiners would absolutely embrace him.
I think you're probably right. You have a lot more knowledge about this guy than me. But I
love his
know.
work. He's brilliant.
Did you see what I sent you?
No, want me to pull this up?
You want?
I have no idea what it is. So
let's gamble. This guy, this was one of the dudes that we were going to talk about Friend Tech anyway at some point. Yes. So this guy got big on Friend Tech. He was one of the guys that like pumped the price of his key very high on Friend Tech and was just buying like his own key. And then he decided to do the thing where he posted an ETH address or a Sol address.
Okay, he's doing the BOEM.
Yeah, well, he did. Yes, and everyone was giving him shit. I mean, you can scroll like on his Twitter, and and everyone was giving him a hard time, like everyone. And the tweet that I sent you, he goes, "This is the last post. Goodbye and sorry. All funds have been distributed and the LP has been locked and sent to the burn address."
Wait, this isn't Wombat, is it?
I don't know.
Wasn't there that Wombat guy who did try something like this as well? And this guy's name is Vombatus. Is this the same dude?
I don't know who you're talking about, but this guy was definitely the friend tech guy.
So wait, what happened here? If you sent money,
He did it like the Ben.eth like open pre-sale thing. He raised like $8 million or something, and then he just essentially said like, "Hey, this is my last tweet." After it like 2 minutes after it launched.
dude, I gotta do one of these. I gotta collect some ETH, bro. Yeah, dude, it was a 1 minute pump and dump.
Literally.
That is crazy. It's still at 2 million FTV though. Get your money out.
Yeah, but look at the liquidity. There's 3.6 million in liquidity. So much harder to read
Yeah,
charts on that
yeah,
website that
yeah.
you're on.
Bird's eye. But no, it's also because of the pump and dump, right? This candle's so big that you can't see any of the chart.
True.
Maybe I could stretch it out. Yeah, here.
On Deck Screener, it's not that bad.
Deck screening. Deck
But still, the point of me bringing this up anyway is that like we're going to start seeing this happening a lot more.
for sure, dude. When there's money, the sharks come out. Did he call it sorry after? Okay, yeah, here you go. Much better. Was it always called sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just knew.
I mean, I'm sure he knew. And the thing is, dude, is like this guy did the thing where he like bought all of his keys up and then he like dumped them all at the same time.
On his followers. Okay, it
Yeah.
was. I think that is Wombat. I think it's the same guy. So it's not his first rug then.
Dude, people, it's crazy to me because like in my mind, I'm like, oh, when somebody does something scummy, like people are gonna learn, like they're not gonna let it happen again. But what you realize within this space is that it really makes no difference. Like people view all of this as if I can make money, I don't care if it's a scam.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always how it's gonna be, no
They
matter what.
worship scammers, dude.
There's this
As
guy
long
that
as
I've
they're
been
bringing them
following.
money.
There's this guy I've been following on Twitter, and he's been posting like shit coins at $2,000 market cap, and he's like been launching them on his own. And everyone just follows him, and they have his noties on, and they all like buy his coins because he's just like, I'm launching another one today. I'm launching another one. And they all moon, and they all
That's
moon, and
crazy.
dude, and people don't care. They're just like, when's the next one, man? Let me get in. Like nobody cares. Like dead ass, nobody cares.
Yeah, as long as you make money, man, people will worship you in this space. That's the crazy thing. I wanted to move on. Asterix, dude, this thing. So I'm still holding one. I got it for free. Okay, I'm not an expert trader here. I got it for free for being in a group that I'm in. They were able to get airdrops because I guess they know the team. Shout out OMG. And dude, it's absolutely mooned. It went all the way to a 60 million market cap. This is a DN 404 play. I was holding mine. I saw it go down, dude. It was such a buy at 1700. But they revealed. I really like the art for these. And what's cool is, yeah, everybody, there's rarity. The weird thing is, if this is the 404, right? So if you sell, it's linked to a token. If you sell one of your or a piece, if you sell, 0.01 and you break up that one token, it you no longer have your art, right? Which in a way makes it scarce because as the price goes higher and higher, let's say these got to $1 million, there's only so many people who can afford a $1 million NFT. So the art would become incredibly scarce. So the amount of people who would have the PFPs would be very low because everybody would just own a fraction of a token and not a full token. What's even crazier, dude, well, a lot of people accepting blur bids instead of just going on Dex tools and dumping there. That's funny. There was one 16, dude, somebody accepted a bid. Somebody bought one of these for, it's a rare one, I get it, but somebody bought one of these for 16.69 ETH. Like at the end of the day, it's one token and it's worth $4,000. But because it's rare, it has the rare traits. People are paying like a premium on these. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
And I
I
hold
like
one
to
of these.
see.
I want these to moon. Yeah, dude, the art is fire.
Yeah, these are dope. I've been seeing Tsubasa. He's been tweeting about these a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. I like these. I also like the DN 404. The issue is that not a lot of them have performed well.
Yeah. This is a DN404, no?
Yes.
Or it's just four. Yeah, exactly.
But this one
Yeah,
has
there's
done
only
well.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only other 404 I know that's done well is Pandora.
Yeah. And then there was another one that I don't remember the name of.
There was Palette, but they messed up the contract, so they relaunched, and then I guess everybody pumped and dumped it. They were going for the first generative art, which could have been cool. It could have played into the whole scarcity thing again. So this one's called Asterix, Ornalist, uh, up here, Asterix. And the same thing for the token. The token ticker is ASTX. So when you buy a full token, you'll get the art as a result. Yeah, dude, especially these one of ones, man, they are awesome. Yeah, good job on the art. To whoever the artist is. My notes here are kind of scattered. I want to go through a few random things. One of them was, did you get the Pac Moon? I have to refresh. It wasn't working for me, but the Pac Moon airdrop. Did you get this on Blast? I feel like nobody cares about Blast anymore, especially that it went down the other day.
I haven't checked. But yeah, I like really don't care about Blast right now.
Yeah, most people don't. Like the NFTs, did only one of the NFTs did well back, and it's linked to Altiverse. Like they have a game coming out. It looks like the most legit one. Most of the tokens didn't do well, and Pac Moon, it went to 50 mil, but it quickly dumped. It's currently sitting at 15, which is still very high. 15 is still very good, but obviously it's not. If you bought the top here, you got wrecked. This pump is pretty crazy though. It was an airdrop, and then it just absolutely rips. And then I guess everybody started getting their airdrops and started dumping. But we'll see how this one performs, especially as I think, as Blast gets better. I think some of these are going to come back. I'm still holding some of my Blastaways. Like, there's no point in selling now. I know I saw some people who are accumulating like Mia and some of those other coins. I get asked a lot on my videos, like, "Oh, are you into Mia? Are you into Finger and all these coins?" So I'm not accumulating right now, but we'll see. Random. I literally have random notes in my notes here. We're just gonna jump to. We did bring up Friendtech. I found I didn't see on Whales Market there was a points section. Dude, Friendtech points are currently selling at $3.50 and higher. I think the higher sales were like four. I mean, I saw that $10 sale, but I don't really buy that one. But there was a sale here of. Oh wait, that's for sale right now. Let's go to the filled. Filled. Friendtech. Boom. Okay, it's back down to 2. That makes way more sense. But there was 5 days ago, there was a sale at 3, a day ago at 2. That's pretty good, dude. I'm still excited. We spoke about this last week. I'm excited for Friendtech. I think a lot of people are going to just have completely forgotten about Friendtech, and they're going to be pleasantly surprised when they go and check their points and they get a free $1,000 or whatever amount they have.
How many points do you have?
I have 6,000 points.
Oh, dude, you have way more than me.
I did the farm strat, dude. With out of momentum, they did some farms. So basically, I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about. It's over now. I don't think he'll care. He was pretty public about selling them. So Aura made a farm. He just the leader, the founder of or the current leader of momentum. He made a farm. Basically, everybody buys the key, and then you all agree to hold. And it's like it's an honor system between anonymous people on the internet, but obviously friends. He's only letting people in he trusts, and then you all buy in. And then when it comes, nobody sells. The price moons. Like you bought in for 0.01 ETH, it went to like 3 ETH. I bought in late. I bought in like at 2.5 ETH, so I could have gotten rugged, but everybody kept their word. And then when it comes time to sell, you sell in a reverse order. So I was one of the first ones to be able to sell. That way, like I I pay the fees, right? They see he still makes his fees, but at least I'm not getting rugged. It's not like a race. Everybody's trying to dump on you. It was like an agreement, a gentleman's agreement between everybody, and we were able to farm a ton of points, and it worked out for everybody. So that was a great system. I know Polly did that as well. A few people did that. Not Polly from Pawn, Polly Paul, the kaiju guy. Yeah, here, Keikyo, 2,500 points, dude. So right now you're potentially sitting on $5,000. I think a lot of people completely forgot that they have points in Friendtech. Hopefully, I didn't delete the app and go too far in forgetting it. But yeah, Polygoated. And then after that, I wanted to talk about. I made a video about it, but I didn't end up posting the video just because I didn't like my video. Um, I was bored watching. You ever do that? You make a video and you're just like, nah, screw it, and don't post it. You're muted.
Generally, I post, but I know what you're saying.
Memeland launched Stakeland finally. What's the price of meme coin? I think it's pretty stable. Let me pull it up here. Meme. Yeah, meme is still above where it was near the beginning, so it's crushing. It went all the way up to like 0.053, but it's still up 64% on the month. And they launched Stakeland finally. I really like Stakeland, dude. I staked. I have multiple wallets with meme on this one. I max staked. What I want to see is I want to be able to put my NFTs to work because a lot of my NFTs have memes stuck in them. So it'd be nice to be able to get some benefit for just being like I've been a holder since day one. I'd love to be able to get a benefit. But yeah, I really like this idea, dude. You stake, you get stakes in return, and then you are able to trade those stakes in for the tokens that they're going to be working with. So it's kind of like a launch pad. They're going to be offering all their connections, intros to whales, market makers, centralized exchanges. They're really tight with Binance. They had one of the most successful launches on Binance, OKX, all these exchanges. So they're going to provide all this value to projects. In exchange, the projects are going to give them tokens to airdrop to their people, the same way the projects do that for Binance when you stake your BNB and you farm it. But the other cool thing for the project is Memeland has like what, 1 million holders or something. I forget what it is, especially after their airdrop. The Twitter airdrop happened as well, and it auto staked for you, so you don't need to pay all that gas. They're getting access to all those holders. You're airdropping to actual people and not just bots. And the people, you're not just airdropping. The people have to use their stakes to claim, so they have to manually go do it. And then on top of that, there's going to be quests. I assume you're going to be able to earn extra stakes. So there's going to be quests where you can go farm and interact with the project. So the projects are getting engagement from actual people, and it reduces the amount of bots that are doing it because you actually need to hold meme coin and have staked it in order to do this. Now I understand the logic of what if I just have 50 accounts and I spread my meme out, but they're going to be introducing a tier system, kind of like I guess Seedify, where if you stake Seedify, you have a higher tier, and I guess it's going to boost how many stakes you're generating or whatever. So you're going to be incentivized to put all your meme onto one account. So I really like this, dude. I think with the amount of power that Memeland has, their successful launch, and they're a Web2 business. They're like one of the only Web2 businesses that has come into Web3 and absolutely crushed it. So I think they're for sure going to get approached by a lot of top tier projects who are just like, hey, help us, teach us how to do this, and they're just going to work together because the team is not making $1 on this. This is completely for the community. Like I'm very bullish on. I hold captains, I hold meme coins, so it's in my favor for it to go up. But I really like what they're doing. 100% of the tokens are going to the community. They're not taking anything. They're not applying sell pressure. And this is something we saw with ApeCoin, dude. I had bought a mutant. I bought ApeCoin. I staked it, and then I quickly realized, like, wait, I'm getting Ape as a reward, and I'm dumping, and we're all dumping, and the council is dumping because they get their payments in Ape, and we're just all crushing the price of Ape. And it went. Thank God I sold because they went down bad. I sold my mutant too at a loss, but not too bad because I was able to make some back through the staking. But now everything is down bad. And it's an ecosystem that eats itself alive. Versus here, they are not giving out meme as reward. So there's less sell pressure on the floor, and you're getting rewards. It's the passive income. It's like they wanted to do with the NFTs. They wanted to be able to pay you without you having to sell the NFT. Now they are paying you without you having to sell meme. So obviously I'm a fanboy right here, but yeah, little rant on meme coin. I have 3,000 meme, 3K meme. Yeah, dude, if you go on, is it meme coin? Memecoin.org, their meme coin website, and you go to farming, you'll see that season 1 ended. I didn't farm it, so I didn't get very much. I didn't even try to push my referrals, and I got 50. I think people were just putting in a random number, or maybe they were finding mine. Thank you to whoever used it. So I didn't get much. I just got 1,000 meme. It's still what at current prices like $50 or something. But yeah, this should auto stake. Meme season 1 is auto staking for additional rewards. You started earning before everybody else, so you didn't have to pay the gas to claim it and stake it. Because for my captains, I have to pay gas to claim and stake. I just went on a really long rant about meme land.
No, you're good. That's
Are
good
you
info.
farming block?
Not. I don't know yet. I the thing is like I've been gone for so long that it's like I don't really like I have to take a step back and I need to decide like where's the best use of my time. So yeah, I need
There's
to
a
get
lot of
better
things to
first.
farm. There's a
I
lot
need
of
to
things
get
to farm. But I think block games going to really do really well. I tried to even get like the KOL round and I couldn't get it. It was full. But yeah, there's block games. There's even I think gaming. I have a list. I'm going to be posting like all the farms that you can do. There's obviously Mon token Pixelmon that I've been doing. I've been playing. It's in maintenance right now. I hope my pet is still alive. But you could farm Pixelmon, and through Pixelmon, they're doing the strat where you can farm multiple tokens. They are working with I think it's on Mon Protocol that I'm going to find it. They're working with like I don't know how many they've named so far, like 10 or whatever it is. More announcements soon. Yeah, dude, they're naming a bunch of tokens that they're working with. Endless Clouds. I didn't see this one. I'll give it a little like Ember Studio. I'm not familiar with that one. Valeria, Play Ember, Neon. All these projects that you're going to be able to farm their tokens through this. So I like these, right? I like that all these projects are starting to do this where not only do you get exposure to their ecosystem, you get exposure to other ecosystems. They're working together and it just ends up making you hopefully a ton more money. So I like this strat. I'm an
yeah,
ambassador for this, so full disclosure, obviously I'm bullish on it.
same.
I think that was it for our list. I'm just going to keep scrolling in case I know we're past the hour. You might have to bounce. Yeah, I think that's it. And any questions in the audience? No, so I think we answered everything. People are having some chats. Yeah, Extremeverse is doing really well, dude. That one's absolutely crushing it. Let me pull up Blur. Hopefully, I didn't go exclusive. Extremeverse. This was a pre-sale for 0.06, and they're currently sitting at 0.23. Absolutely crushing it. Cool game too. Their game actually looks really good for mobile, so I'm happy to see this one do well. I papered mine. 6x. I think mint was 0.06, so it's currently a 4x from the mint price. But yeah, good to see a because pre-sales have been performing really bad lately. Like I'm scared to do some of these pre-sales. So nice to this was a slow cook too. It opened up at mint price, and then I know Dingaling swept. It went up above 0.1, and then it kept running. Yeah. But I think we'll end it here. I know Ash, you're feeling under the well. I'll let you jump off, go get some rest. I appreciate you making the show, dude.
Yeah,
Hustling to
man.
be here. You just got back from 3 weeks of traveling. You're sick. That's showing heart. So appreciate you being here.
For sure.
Thank you everybody for listening. The show's getting bigger and bigger. We're here every Friday, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We're even in discussions to start streaming more often. So we'll see if we make that happen. Appreciate everybody. You'll see us next week. We got a bunch of content. Follow us both on Twitter. Say bye to the kitty. She's taking her nap. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace. Do peace so the balloons come up. There you go. Let me end the stream. Awkward seconds.